Okay, well, I wasn't going to end up doing any more videos with this character, but I got reminded that I didn't take you guys to places that I told you I would show you, which is like the cheese factory, things like that. But it's still, even though it's been days, been at least 2 days since I had played on this. Uh, it's still within that original time. Um, One of the things I would like to do is, if I'm going to continue playing this character and doing some recordings, is find me a better mode of transportation. The city bike is interesting. I did want to see something while I'm in here. No, there is no inventory, although I'm on the bike riding it. In a car, you will be able to get into the inventory even while you're riding in it. Of course, I got Mr. Zombie following me. His legs keep tripping out every once in a while. That happens. It's just little glitches in the game. Uh, I don't know how long he will be glitched and how long before he ends up running out of his stamina. But I would like to have, that's the way he's supposed to be moving. Um, but we will go and try to find us a better vehicle, which just means a mountain bike. That's exactly what I'm looking for. I think we got our sound issues fixed, or we got the game so it's not so overpowering. Messed around a bit with the microphone. It's not like I got a whole bunch of people dying to view what I'm putting out, but that's okay. I'm not here for everybody else. I'm here for one person, and that may be you. I'm doing it for just one. That may be my son-in-law. Um, he tried the game for about 5.5 hours. Super Extreme Jeff. I was hoping that he would get better, more people viewing his stream. He does it on Twitch TV. He live streams. I don't know how ready I will be to actually live stream things. Right now, it's basically just trying things out. Me, I enjoy this game. This game is challenging. I could take my character right now and make her a melee character. Um, there are things I don't care about the game. I don't care for, like the fact that it's really difficult to have a stable DR, a damage resistance on your clothes, things like that, on your armor. You don't have that. Your armor, you can buy armor, and it does prevent a bunch of damage, but at the same time, you can get with a be in a vehicle and have a suicide puppet explode right next to somebody else, and you get more damage from it in areas that you should not be getting it with the armor that you have. But anyway, we decided we're going to continue with this. I'm going to find something that has just a little bit more speed to it. The mountain bike will go 30 plus kilometers per hour. And that's really what we're looking for, especially this early into the game, is to find like a mountain bike. The city bike, it works. It's accomplishing everything that I want it to accomplish. It's very slow. Right now, oh, she's got no food energy. I've got food on me, so I'm gonna end up needing to stop her. Gotta really make sure there's nobody around watching you. That eyeball lights up. You may want to second guess stopping right there. Get some food into her. So I can get things back into the green rather than being in the red. Put my food back where it's supposed to be. We're going to need some water too. Just notice that. Don't want to drink too much. Roxy did test the 120%. And yes, you do die. Right now we're doing really good. Our food energy is coming up. We're not going to pass out anytime soon. We're going to head back to the scrapyard. I'm going to stop by the brick factory, see if they've replaced out the vehicle. Like I said, I may have to end up selling the bike in order for them to spawn a new vehicle, because technically this vehicle is still in the game and associated with that spot. Again, the hunting, I hear the animal sounds. It's sound to me now. It doesn't. Oh, I should go hunt that. It doesn't cause that. I know what's waiting for me. I got to go and investigate clues, and I don't want to do that. I've got other things I'm trying to get done. I don't want to get sidetracked. But anyway, these should be right now in the green, and they're not because my food energy is so low. It won't turn back green until my food energy hits at least 20 to 30%. And again, be very careful about stopping near orchards. Well, let's investigate that a little bit. We could, number one, get us something to eat. But you can just as easily end up with puppets coming in. Barrels are really good. You could end up getting hazelnuts, walnuts. I prefer the multiplayer game over the single player game simply because time keeps on going. The world keeps happening. Whether you're in the game or not, you can actually put your character onto a bed, which is why we made a bed. And we can sleep, which helps to take care of those the stamina units that are building up in us. Anyway, I guess we're not going to have a puppet come after us. Oh, now I gotta locate my bike. Alright. Oh, there it is. And we will continue going. It's given us enough time anyway. Our stamina is no longer in the red. Oh, but our body is still real low. Now, something for you to remember, I'm assuming you're new to the game. The more players that you have around you, the more puppets that are going to spawn. And I forgot that every time that you sign into a game, they give you this brief period. Like, well, they spawned that puppet on you. Well, yes, but it was in a safe zone. I could have gotten off the bike and he could have beat the hell out of me, but nothing happened. It's going to ignore and block all that damage. But out here, how many puppets have we had? None. At orchards, there ends up being puppets. mean, I'm not trying to sound as though I'm completely understand their spawning, but I have tested it on um, at different times, and they're spawning. They have this habit of having areas that they will more commonly spawn puppets at. Orchards are one of those. And when you're first into a game, when you first turn it on, every time, it seems like they're more lenient on you. Which is fine. Now, if you have never played the game, I would recommend doing single player to get your bearings. There's no point in stressing yourself out with what the other players are going to end up doing. Even if they're in there cooperatively, which I will tell you, if you and your buddy go, hey, we should do this, and you're going to land in two different areas. You're going to have to communicate and find out where to meet each other. You're not going to get to see your buddy coming down in a parachute. But what your buddy is going to do for you is cause more puppets to generate. Game glitched up a little bit there, but that's okay. Again, what I am really looking for is I guess a light pole. But seriously, what we're really looking for is a mountain bike. Yeah, they didn't put anything back in there. Nothing there. Nothing here. This is another spawn area. I got a motorcycle. Need a couple of tires for the motorcycle. Vehicles can spawn back up in here. That's the only reason why I'm coming down through here. And no, I'm not seeing any other spawns. being a little bit stingy in this game for the mountain bike spawns. And that's just this go around. I mean, if I restarted and did it again, no telling where they would end up spawning the mountain bike, and there's a good chance that it would end up being there. I'm just not willing to give up my bike for them to spawn a new bicycle, which may or may not be what I want. But that may be what we'll have to end up doing. Now, going to the scrapyard, there is a good chance we could get the tires that we need for the motorcycle. We may even get a jack. Even a gasoline container. But again, that works in the opposite of what I'm really wanting to do. She's dehydrated. We ain't gonna worry about that until we actually get where we're gonna go. Oh, she's hungry again. Now there is a chance we could end up finding a motorcycle here, cars here. Bicycles, I have never seen them here. Don't need the 54s. The 60s are what we're looking for. The larger tire. You know what? That crowbar, I'm just going to throw it out. This is my game. I can do what I want. Crowbars are utilized for opening lockers. But right now, I want a second tire for a bicycle. A mountain bike. They're giving me car tires, motorcycle tires. 54, that's a city bike. There's one. That's our other 60. Now, if we do come across a mountain bike, we can swap out vehicles. Again, what's nice about the bicycles, it works us out. But you don't have to have a jack, you don't have to have gas. Well, I never drank either. Well, probably ought to do that. While we're here, we're going to go down and check and see if by any chance they might have a mountain bike for us. We do have our cheese. We're going to go ahead and eat all of that. Again, the cheese is like the nuts, the Richard's cheese. It stays in your system quite a while. Go ahead and eat some more raisins. Eat some more corn flakes. Just be careful going throughout this, because like you can see, we have a puppet out over there. There's another one right there. And they will start coming out of the woodwork. Pretty soon you'll have 3, 4, 6. Just not really in the mood right now to be messing with them. Got my mind locked on trying to get a mountain bike. Got another puppet coming after us. Vehicles themselves are not overly hard to come by. Finding a vehicle that you're satisfied with when you're looking for a particular one, okay, that could be a little bit more difficult. Something you can notice on my screen, she's beginning to sweat. She will continue doing that overheating, which will countermine anything that you do in the game. Anyway, we're already at 3.1, our base constitution at 3.1, our dexterity at 3.2. Bicycles, you can find them in different towns, cities, gas stations. You can find them on farms. But again, it's the luck of the draw. That's right. There was they put a Wolfmobile, a Volkswagen. Already, we've been recording for almost 37 minutes, and we've gotten two tires for the mountain bike that we have. I don't even know if we've seen a frame. I don't think I've seen even a frame in this series. In this playthrough. May go ahead and lose that raincoat too. Overheating our character is not what we want to get done. May go ahead and lose let's lose one of these. That way we can take our... Oh, we can't. We gotta take off two. Start cooling ourselves off a little bit before we get into trouble. Now, layering your clothing, things like that, does not help give you protection. It will protect you from the cold, but that's about it. I'm going to stop here. If you do this, do not fall in that water and be overloaded. Uh, the current will take your items. Try and get ourselves rehydrated. And again, normally, going to the hospital, that's usually you find bicycles. See, the thing with bicycles is you can continue moving with your stamina all the way out and done. You can still continue moving where, like, you run into a puppet in your own foot, eventually you're going to run out of stamina. And that puppet is going to be beating on you. They're going to beat on you while they're following you. They're trying to make you limp. Their vehicle gives you the speed advantage, and it doesn't matter if you run out of energy. The only thing about a bicycle is if you run into something and you get stopped, then you're going to get hit. Wow, they didn't put anything in here. As another vehicle spawn location. Not even a wheelbarrow. That's okay, we got other ones that we can go to. but we are in prison. Uh, they're not necessarily just going to be nice to you. They're going to make you hunt. And I can guarantee you there are mountain bikes in the game. Now, we could cheat the game, but again, there's no need to cheat it. No vehicle here. Oh, there's a mountain bike. Guess what we just found? Our mountain bike. Big, huge difference. Now, if we don't mess with that bike, it'll despawn in 10 days. Now we have our mode of transportation. Now I feel so much better. And what literally we could do is I could leave this bike, take the other bike down to the safe zone, sell it, get, I think it was $1,700 for it. It's a little bit more damaged now, a little bit damaged. But the point is we don't necessarily need to do that. What about our tires and the backpack? Well, we can lose those. We don't need them. We've got our mountain bike. We can actually travel quicker now. It's just the game experience, knowing where they spawn vehicles, going and checking those, being patient enough. Don't get me wrong, I understand the impatience. I get impatient with the game. But in the end, the only person that you're really cheating is yourself. You're losing some of the challenge in the game. Hopefully right now you can see the difference in the speed of this bike versus a city bike. There's our laughter. Can hear that suicide puppet. Even in our multiplayer game, oftentimes we go looking at things, going riding around. We do it every day. Our muscle game, we're losing muscle. Probably because of the lack of protein. Well, and our food is down. Now we could stop here, grab us some potatoes. Yes, we could make vegetable skewers, things like that, but and that is better for you. Better for your character anyway, to cook it. Oh, she's got to go to the bathroom. That's what her problem is. Let's give her a little bit of privacy. We will check our vicinity because sometimes they poop out strange things. Also, your stamina builds quicker when you're on a bicycle. Because when you stop pedaling, you are resting. We will turn her into Miss Jiggly. Nice in the face. Nope. Anyway, now we can research this. We haven't been here in a while. Anyway, we're gonna dump out those tires. We just don't need them. We have us a screwdriver. We have bobby pins. We're needing more screwdrivers. We do have a lockpick. Oh, and we've hit our hour. So,